right. Jesse on fire here with crooked sunglasses on. So you know it's about to be on, you guys. So listen, I feel like I should start this stream off to say, or by saying that Benny Johnson, in this image accompanying the story about the leftist that apparently targeted him with a terrifying note, looks like someone who is coming forward against a prominent politician. And he's like about to tell his story where he's like, he slid a cigar where it should not have gone. I have held my tongue and it's not happening anymore. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to get that out of the way because his face is so funny. Now, this is a story of, apparently people that are plotting to assassinate Charlie Kirk's friend. This is the headline, by the way. Pam Bondi reveals terrifying plot to assassinate Charlie Kirk's friend. Read his bone-chilling letter. That is exactly what we're going to do. So, okay, I was looking at the number, and it was like 80. I'm like, what the hell? There's got to be more than 80 people who want to hear about this story. Jesus, you know what I mean? So we're going to go through that. We got a bunch of stuff to go through. We're going to go through that story. We're going to read the letter and as the escalating leftist terror plots escalate. What? My bride is going to come up here as well. Okay. Gabrielle's going to do this thing. We're going to do this play with matches style because I don't know what is going on. Why do all of you guys not follow our channel? Everyone who follows that channel is now like, I can't believe it took me this long to do it. I like this channel even better. Let me make sure that the link is in the description because I probably am going to say that it is. And I just want to make sure that that is accurate as I say, let's see, of course not. I didn't even put it in. Wow. That is amazing, dude. So irresponsible, man. Okay, so I'm going to add that right now, and then we're going to get into that. Now, I have so much Antifa stuff, dude. I literally cannot even exaggerate how many stories I have of weirdo, people getting fired from their jobs because they ran these, in their school, like in a college, were organized Antifa groups. Okay, these are like teachers. We got all kinds of dudes. I don't understand what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, I really, really do not understand what is going on. Like, how did this happen so fast? Like, where all of a sudden it's like, if you're not down to blow up a building, then you can't be a Dem anymore. You know what I mean? It's like, I remember like there used to just be regular folks, trying to make a life as a leftist. Okay. Now I just put the link in the description. If you refresh this, it'll be in the description. And now we are going to get down like a clown, Charlie Brown. All right. So check this out, dude. Okay. So Benny Johnson, Pam Bondi reveals terrifying plot to assassinate Charlie Kirk's friend. Read his bone-chilling letter. So I will say one thing before I start reading the letter. And that is that I do find the timing of this a little bit convenient. What's up, guys? What's up, Matt? Everybody. Okay, so a man threatened conservative influencer Benny Johnson as part of an Antifa plot to emulate Charlie Kirk's assassination, Pam Bondi said it at a fiery press conference Friday. The Attorney General announced charges against a suspect named George Isbell Jr. as part of the White House crackdown on political violence. That's interesting. And I will, anyway, I don't want to, let me finish this and then I will go back to that. All right. So Benny Johnson commands 4 million on X and I don't know, million on, or probably 4 million on YouTube also. So Bondi says the alleged threats against him were part of an Antifa plot to wreak havoc on the streets of our cities and linked the threats to the shooting of Charlie Kirk, which took place a month ago. This arrest will serve as a reminder. We will find you. We will find you. So what would be awesome though, if I'm being honest, is if they found him, like as much as I'm glad that you find people who are sending people nasty notes in the mail. I think the guy who yelled USA, USA, mocking us after murdering Charlie Kirk would be a pretty good target. How would you find this guy? And for any of you guys who have not seen the interview that this guy did after the, when he was like, hey, he was explaining his behavior. I've never seen a person more suspect ever than that guy. See, I'm glad you brought this up. This dude is a Christ actor just like George Zinn. I think that what George Zinn is someone who was perusing lots of rando Discord groups because he's the kind of weirdo who I watched oh my God. I can't remember, whatever. I saw this thing on George Zinn and they were talking about like all the background like of all these things that he had done. And he's just one of these weirdos that like knows where to go. Like he's the exact kind of weird old dude who would get into these like chat groups and like where I've been saying that there was foreknowledge among a bunch of these people. Okay. The reason for that is because they're all in these Discord groups. And so this weirdo, is in them also, who somehow ends up at all of these places and he goes to find out if they're really going to do it, pulls his pants down. Makes a lot more sense to me than, I don't know. Or maybe he's this guy's dad. There's that option as well. Gabrielle, come on in, babe. Unless you're, or don't. Okay. So Bonnie said Johnson faced similar threats to Kirk's assassination because of his conservative stance. Suspect mailed a letter to the conservative influencer that made it clear he hated him because of his views and wanted him dead. See, I have these clips I want to show you guys, but I'm not sure if I want to do it in this video because they're going to make me mad. And I think live streams are way better when it's like fun time, Okay, so this is whoa. What's up, dude? Brandon Hansen, thank you for the super chat, dude. What's crapping? He wanted to pay $10 to hear me say crapping and then laugh about it. And it worked. Been a subscriber since Connor was fighting. Thankfully, politics is the only thing I love more than MMA. Keep it up, my brother. Take care from Banger Man. We appreciate you, dude. Thank you very much. I was literally just talking about this with someone that I don't think of myself as a political voice. You know what I mean? And I'll tell you exactly why. And I I'm not like cherry picking. I really genuinely don't. I never talk about I don't talk about specific bills and issues, senators, whatever. I think of myself as an analyst of American culture. And I just happen to find alignment with the people who have common sense and are not fucking crazy and want to kill half the country and think that they're the good guys. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Now here is what we got on this thing. Okay. So this is the letter. Why was I not surprised to see you wrap yourself in the flag? You are Charlie Kirk Jr. Sick of you white cis Christian whiners spewing hate while hiding under the veneer of legitimate debate. You and all your fellow white MAGA podcasters are nothing but revolting white racists and pedophiles. It's hilarious to hear anybody on the left now. I love how the left, that's a big comeback for them. They're all, oh, what about the pedo president? They're all pedophile. You're like, are you guys out of your fucking mind? Hey, suddenly you guys are the arbiters of safety for children. You fucking fraud. You know what I mean? You're like, are you kidding me? You guys literally do we really need to get into this? You want to play the which side is more likely to diddle a kid game? Which side basically stands absolutely the most sturdy pillar there is nothing that ever would target a child ever. We protect children above all else. That's why when you finally push so fucking hard that all of a sudden the regular folks who have kids started recognizing they're all, oh, this is what my buddy who's been online a lot more than me has been telling me for 3 years. And they're like, yeah, fuck this shit. Anyway. Okay, so I saw you have millions of racist subscribers. I must admit, I did not realize how many of you shallow, bigoted slugs exist in the U.S. You all need to be exterminated. Don't worry, won't be me. I'm not giving up my freedoms for worm shit like you. So that sentence right there was the first one that I read where I was like, okay, this might actually be real. And I'll tell you why I thought it was fake to begin with. But if it was going to be fake, why would someone say, don't worry, won't be me. I'm not going to give up my freedoms for a worm like you or worm shit like you. Anyway, please give my regards to Brandon Carr. a dazzling piece of Catholic shit. Contributor to P25 you interviewed. Another prostrating Trump bootlicker like yourself. It's like, I don't even understand. They're all, God, there's nothing worse than being a racist. And you're all, what is a racist? They're like someone that has hate in their heart for like, you know, someone just because they're a member of another group. And like, or transphobe. You're like, what's a transphobe? Like, you read this shit, you're all, dude, you would never hear me say this about anyone. You know, like literally, I will say you have no self-awareness if you think that you are in a position to be challenging anyone on the PDF files thing, dude, because you better clean that house that you got over there, you fucking creep. You know, are you familiar with Drag Queen Story Hour that you guys decided to make a fucking, I mean, like, I know that wasn't like a mainstream thing they were trying to defend, but it's like, do you have any idea the number of people who dedicate their lives to protecting children that are on your side? Not a lot, bud. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The left is correct about the pedo president. Bill Clinton checked the flight logs. Not even just the flight logs. Did you see? I mean, you guys saw the, the James O'Keefe thing where he had the DOJ guy on hidden camera, and that guy was straight. I mean, he's like, I worked these cases. And he said that the reason why they always got covered up is because Epstein would pay $100,000 to $500,000 to each of the victims, and they would just go away. And he said that he knew about all the flights that had young girls on them. He knew which ones had girls on them that got raped. And he said that Bill Clinton was on multiple flights where girls got raped. And he said Trump never was. Never. The only times that Trump used the plane, he was with his family. He had never been on there when there were girls on there. And he also said there's nothing there. Like, they have nothing on Trump. He's like, he must be protecting someone else. Anyway, but there's no reason for, you know, them to actually look at evidence like that, or at least circumstantial evidence that certainly would indicate that he is not that. But, you know, listen, I don't like when you get the answer you want, why would you look for another one? You know? Brendan Henson again. What's up, dude? Thank you for the $10. I've got a theory. 99% of Dems are probably not PDF files. That's true. But 99% of PDF files are definitely Dems. Exactly. A proven theory? No, but it does sound spot on. Of course, no, that is exactly right. I think, like, I mean, it sounds right. I mean, you know, I mean, there's certainly, like, that's an issue. That is absolutely an issue, like, on both sides. One of the best Mouthy Buddha documentaries that he ever did was about that exactly, where he was going through politicians who had been busted in different countries, and how it was the universal kind of connecting tissue was power, not political party. Everybody say hi to Gabrielle, you guys. If you've never, if you've never watched our show that we do together, Play with Matches. Okay.
Come on over there.
Yeah, do it. There's a link in the description. I put it right at the top of the video description. And actually, let's see how our video today's doing, Ben. Let's check
our kid is gonna go over to her friend's house.
She won you over?
No, I just can't.
You made a good decision, dude.
I'm annoyed. Anyone else have like 13-year-olds who have the most crazy social life ever and expect to be driven everywhere all the time? Because we do.
Yeah, but also Gabrielle had no parents. So like, she literally did whatever she wanted. I had strict ass parents that pissed me off so much. So I'm like, okay, yeah, let her go. I don't want to put her through what I went through. And Gabrielle's like, no, there was like people who were trying to put their dicks in my ear when I was like that age. So like, no.
Yeah.
I don't know. That just sounded less like horrific.
Thanks for the hair compliment. I curled it today.
Yeah. All right. So let me finish the story and then we'll move to the next thing. All right. So
then we can talk about my hair.
No, we can definitely not talk about your hair, but we can talk about whatever else you want.
Okay.
Nothing I write here today is going to influence you, but it's not intended to. You are obviously a lost, disgruntled, petty, pathetic waste of flesh with no value to the human race. And you're all, hey, what are you doing right now? He's all, I'm writing out a letter to a celebrity I've never met and calling him a piece of shit. You're all right. And you called him a disgruntled, lost, petty, pathetic waste of flesh that has no value to the human race. He's like, that's right. You're all
nailed it. He felt good about that line.
But like, if you were going to describe yourself, would you have a different description? Because what value are you providing?
It's like person, obviously.
Yeah, you're writing to someone whose name you know, he doesn't know yours, and I mean, listen, Benny Johnson's kind of a nerd, you know.
I like Benny
So do I.
a lot.
So do I. Look at, hey, doesn't he look like a longtime what's it called, like aide of of a politician who finally is coming out that he has been sliding his hands down her pants without her like necessarily wanting it to?
No,
he doesn't look like it. He doesn't look like he's coming out on a stage to like, I have to tell the truth now. Finally,
no, he looks angered.
I think he looks cute.
He is cute. He's adorable.
Okay, so this guy. Okay, the world has so much hate and pain thanks to people like you
Not
and
myself.
Charlie Kirk. This is insane.
Not myself.
Like, this is fucking insane.
Dude.
This letter. The world has so much hate and pain thanks to people like you and Charlie Kirk. You mean the guy that your side murdered recently and you're the one writing this? Like,
The self-reflection
Yeah.
is lacking.
and then here, you are an evil man. Oh yeah. Hey, Benny Johnson with his 500 kids and church day every day that doesn't swear.
Adorable smile.
Yeah. Like, what is it? What evil?
What is evil about him?
Benny
exactly?
Johnson is evil.
How? Yeah.
That is like,
It's wild. Yeah. Your dream of what?
do you dream of hurting other
Oh.
humans when you're asleep besides during every waking moment? Here's hoping the American flag strangles the life out of you. My uncle drowned in the Rhine River to defeat fascists like you, and I will not let his death be in vain. No, he didn't. Okay.
But Benny's
No,
the
he
evil
did
one.
not.
Benny's the evil one.
Hey, you don't have a fucking uncle that drowned in the Rhine River fighting fascists. The indication being like World War II. Oh yeah, you had an uncle. How old are you? 95? Are you 90?
I mean,
like, are
this
you
doesn't
90?
strike me as a 20-year-old, but
Okay. Well, if there's someone who's 90 and thinks that this, well, maybe he's writing on, he actually is a letter. Like, you know, like he
Typing.
might, you know, like letters come from people who don't realize that email exists. You know
well,
what I mean?
yeah. And look at the italicized font, bold, underlined. I mean, this is an older person for sure.
Well,
And the word choices, disgruntled, petty. Like, that's not.
where is he? Here's the scary part: is where is a person getting information that would indicate that Benny Johnson is evil? That's
What
fucking
are you
weird.
watching, sir?
Here is hoping the American flag strangles the life out of you. My uncle. Okay, I already did that. The saddest part of your drivel is
See,
your
drivel.
is your contamination of naive minds. Maybe someone will blow your head off. In all caps and italic. Maybe someone will blow your head off.
Mm-hmm.
We can hope. Planning any public engagements? Love to see your head explode and your blood stain the concrete red. What a sight.
Again, no self-reflection.
Yeah.
This person
this
who's
is-
wishing very, very violent deaths on someone is calling them evil.
This is what I'm saying.
What?
This is exactly what I'm saying, dude. This is exactly what I'm saying. This is literally exactly like what I was trying to describe when we were talking about it yesterday. Someone said they don't like lives. They like videos and not lives. I've never heard that before, actually. But listen,
No, this is way more fun.
to each their own, you know. Jesse, would you be my caddy at Disc Golf Atlas in Austin? I would rather blow my head off, but I would hang out with you just doing something else, you know. Like invite me
Walking a golf
invite me
course
to something else
is
that's
his
not
personal
like caddying disc golf. I'm fucking in, dude.
Get my drink.
If we want to go to if you want to go to Top Golf, dog, we could host it. Gabrielle. Good God, dude. But
I'm sorry.
but yeah, no, I appreciate the offer. I am not a good caddy, and I also would be better at golf caddying, but Jesse, show us your feet. I'm almost finished. That's funny, dude.
Ew.
That's funny. Okay, guys. Can you like videos better too? I mean, I'm just kidding. It's like it's a completely different thing, dude.
What? Why? What is it? What's the difference?
Well, one is like,
No, I'm asking them for
oh,
their opinion.
all right. Well, geez. I mean,
Because I can agree with that. I like to watch videos later, but I really like being on lives because it feels
No,
like
me too.
you're with your people.
I feel as a viewer, it completely depends on who the person is. And also, like, I do
Okay.
lives completely. I do them. Sometimes I'm like, on a weekend, if I go live, expect me to sit here, interact with the crowd, make jokes, and fuck around. You know, there are times when sometimes, like, I need to get something up fast. The process to like of production is so much faster if I just go live, talk for 25 minutes, and then be done with it. You know, but I usually only do that if we're like on vacation or something. Thank you for the super chat. Short Stack P. Love you guys
Yeah.
as always. Thanks for the help again. Wait, for the help again in brother.
Help again, brother.
Oh, you are
Typo.
very welcome, good sir. I am very happy to help all my peeps. I wasn't before I met Gabrielle though. I fucking hated it. I hated helping people. So you guys can thank her for that. You know what I mean? No, but this fucking shit with like this thing. The saddest part is your drivel. Maybe someone will blow your head off. Like I'm the good guy. This is exactly what I was talking about in our show yesterday, where I was saying like the thing that I literally just choke on is when it's so crystal clear that there's like that who the bad guy is. Like there's no middle ground on this.
They
like
have
it's
no ability
and you just
to step back and look at what they're doing.
Exactly. And you're like, guy, and no matter what you do, you can't get him to see it.
Like you're clearly the villain.
Yeah. It's like, dude, like you understand that I don't agree with Trump on tons of stuff. Like there's like tons of stuff I don't agree with him on. Okay. We have two fucking choices. That's the most ridiculous part of all of it is like, they're all okay. You can pick from this person or this person. Which do you like? B. And you're like, listen, like, I think that there are some things that I don't necessarily agree with B on, but A seems totally incompetent and retarded, and she can't even like string two sentences together. And the person before that literally has dementia and stage 4 cancer. And like, they just don't seem like very viable options. I mean, obviously I actually really like Trump more than I'm like indicating, but like, even if that were the case, and I'm just kind of like, so I went with B. They're like, these fucks kill their children. You're all, dude, I only had two choices. Two fucking choices. So dumb.
It's so wound up.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, anybody who does agree with everything that anything that's going on, that means that you're not thinking for yourself. That's a whole other problem.
Exactly.
It's like, that's candidly, if I'm being straight, since we're talking about Benny Johnson, that's my only beef with him is like, I don't need to know his opinion on anything. I barely watch his channel because I already know what he thinks. Whatever the administration is doing, he's just going to defend it no matter what, and I already like, that's fine. It's just like, I'm not super interested in people's opinions if I already know what their opinion is prior to them talking. It's like Ben Shapiro, I think has great ideas about a lot of stuff, but I never listen to him talk about Israel. I already know, you know what I mean? Like I already know. Thank you for the super chat. It's JF. I hope you and your viewers know how much love and support you have from Canada. The tariffs are why am I having
bilateral FF?
Oh yeah,
we'll get over it.
Dude, listen, I love Canadians, man. I really do. As long as they're not, a Trudeau.
We've never spent any time up there.
I have.
You went up there.
I've gone up there for work.
Yeah,
2 or 3 times. But the first time I went up there,
I've only stopped through the airport on my way to Europe.
So what's funny actually that I was just going to say is like, okay, so the first time I went to Canada, it was in Ottawa, and I remember distinctly we were at a bar and this smoke show bartender chick was serving us drinks, and talking to her, I was like, this feels weird. And then some other waitress came over and there's something about the girls and the way that they interact up there. They're like the normal kind of like thing that like a hot girl has that's just natural. It's almost like where they're just kind of like a little bit standoffish no matter what, especially from California or whatever, just does not exist at all up there. They're just completely chill. Like they're fucking cool.
That's like the stereotype. Canadians are just nice.
She's so nice though. Like so nice where I was like, this is refreshing.
Sounds
like,
great.
So that was how everybody in Ottawa was, right? And so I had said to everybody, I'm like, Canadians are awesome. Even the hot chicks are super fucking cool, dude. The next time I went to Montreal.
And they were not that way.
And I was walking out of the airport, and it's they speak a lot in this like French Canadian, right? So they do a lot of talking in French. And I had one ear, like I had my headphones on like this, so I had like one, I had one ear on and one not. And I couldn't hear this instruction, and this fucking loud as fuck too. So I walked up to a security person who happened to be also a smoke show chick, but she was like gigantic, like
a lot of hot girls in Canada.
She looked like she was like bred to be, she must have been like the child of some diesel ass fucking special forces guy or something. She was like scary and hot at the same time. And I'm like, excuse me. Sounds awesome. I was trying to hear, I couldn't hear. Is this like whatever? And she goes, why you think you can't hear? And then she didn't answer my question. No, but she didn't answer. She just went like, hey, why do you think you couldn't hear? Maybe you take them off next time. And then literally just went back to her conversation. I was like,
that's amazing.
What the fuck? So very different culturally in Montreal versus Ottawa. Anywho, okay, what's our next? I'm trying to think of what I have so many stories that I remember.
Okay.
I remember. All right, ready, guys?
Ready.
Who wants some crazy Antifa? Okay, this is a teacher.
The hair and the glasses. Say less.
Yeah, check this story out.
I got fired for being a woke professor.
No, you got fired for scamming your students out of $120,000. I'm going to let her tell you what she said she was doing, and then I'm going to show you the truth with receipts.
I designed a kick-ass course to teach my 600 students about basic self-awareness, empathy, and essential communication skills for life. But I mean, basically being a good human.
Now,
that again, I am just going to point out again that that is how they really believe that what they're doing. And they're like, if they saw that letter to Benny Johnson, in that class, they're like, so this was sent to Benny Johnson. She would be like, I mean, listen, this is how you have to treat fascists, right? We're talking, I mean, in here, look, this is where we teach you to be a regular human. And then that's normal behavior. You're like, okay, well, fucking retarded.
let me tell you what she actually did. She designed a college course that required you pay to join her patriarchy rebellion community for the low price of $99 a year. Remember, she has 600 students. Now, since she was teaching at a business school, you might think that the patriarchy rebellion community is about succeeding in business. It's about communicating well in business. No, according to her, it's a safe place to coordinate our efforts to burn everything to the fucking ground. This is her saying this. Also, according to her, 100% of the membership fees are donated to Planned Parenthood. But here's something even funnier about that. Her web pages say different things that she was doing with the money. On her GoFundMe, it says she was using the funds to buy herself a Rebellion RV. Her website states that 100% of the membership fees are used for awareness, education, and activism for a bully-free future. And of course, we already saw the Facebook post where she says it's going to Planned Parenthood.
That is just you want to know the definition of a for real political grifter? That right there.
Yeah.
I'm not saying she doesn't believe the things she's saying, but oh yeah, here we're doing this membership and it's all going to a Rebellion RV. She's like, so I want to buy myself an RV and I'm going to pretend
your students to do that.
Well, no, that's why she got fired.
Regardless of what it is.
It's true. I mean, dude, honestly,
insane.
If she would have just been in Chicago and would have been teaching high school students and would have been teaching them how to insert dildos into their ass without talking to the parents, she probably would have gotten a raise. You know what I mean?
Where was she? I missed that.
That's a true story, by the way, guys. True story. I was referencing. She was in, I don't know.
And because she had been running the scam since 2022, she's raked in more than $120,000 in membership fees, all for a community that, as she said, is to coordinate our efforts to burn everything to the fucking ground. So no.
Wait a minute. He said how many years? Because he said 600 students.
6 years.
600 times 100. Or I'm sorry, 600 times 100 is 6,000 times 6 years is 30. Where are we coming up with fucking 120K?
It's over 6 years too. It's a $99 a year.
Times 600.
Right. But you're doing 1 year at 100 times the 6 years. But say the first person who got in 6 years ago is still paying
6,000 total. Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Good job, Gabrielle.
Thanks.
She's not just a pretty face, you guys. She's
I didn't go through calculus AP for nothing.
Yeah, she didn't get a 4.3 in high school and go to UC.
4.2. I hate when you exaggerate.
I just do it to break your balls now.
Accomplishment sound whatever.
Now I do it to break her balls, but
I hate it when he does that.
Nonetheless, there. Look at hey, Gabrielle. Where's your face? Where'd your face go?
No, you didn't get fired for being a woke professor. You got fired because you were scamming your students out of $120K.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So. That's just just another one of those things, there was another one I wanted to show. There was another, because I have all these ones that I have so many that are that I could share, but they're all going to actually make me mad. So I'm I don't want to show that one, but I'm going to show you guys one of them because I just can't help myself.
That crazy guy.
Okay. So we're going to actually take this moment and take a preview of a forthcoming video that we are going to do on the Charlie Kirk thing. And this is having to do with the kid that asked the last question to Charlie prior to Charlie getting shot. Obviously anybody with a brain was hang on, a dude asked, what do you think about trans violence and mass shootings? And then a trans activist shot him. You know, it's like, and the guy's, oh yeah, no, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Check this out.
Big shout out to my buddy, Ben Werman over here. He dropped some alpha. I don't know if you've seen the kid that was actually talking to Charlie Kirk when he got assassinated, but it looks like he was actually prepping for his actual reaction prior to Charlie Kirk getting shot. Check out this video.
Oh, you.
Steve Kozak, the father of Hunter Kozak, has been working for Jimmy Kimmel for years. What are the chances that Hunter Kozak asks Charlie Kirk a very ironic question right before Charlie Kirk's life is taken in front of a live audience full of thousands of people? Jimmy Kimmel then gets brought into this by the media, simultaneously dogpiling on him and making him the scapegoat because of his monologue. And then it turns out that one of the higher-ups at Jimmy Kimmel's show is the father of the last person to speak to Charlie Kirk.
And did you know the same kid is part?
One other point about that. Okay. One other point about that. Specifically, what did Jimmy Kimmel say that got him in trouble over the shooting? He said publicly that the person who had done it was a MAGA guy, which what? Pushes suspicion away from his son. Could be coincidence, could not be. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's continue.
Part of the Unfuck America tour, Destiny's tour, and then he had this whole thing plotted out that he knew Charlie Kirk was coming and he was planning how he was going to go undercover and get in front of Charlie Kirk and actually get to ask those questions. Check this out.
Now, while I was scrolling Charlie Kirk's video, I noticed that he was touring America, and he was touring universities specifically. And one of these caught my eye because one of these is the university I'm currently going to.
And do you remember when Destiny said this about Charlie Kirk?
Conservatives have been disgusting for years, which is why I don't give a fuck about anybody that winds up at any of these rallies and gets shot or whatever the fuck, okay? Because they had no problem making fun of Paul Pelosi. The entire world would be better off if these people were permanently removed from these platforms.
But maybe Destiny.
This is a good time to just do this again. Gabrielle, am I bluffing that if something happens to me, that guy's going to be the first person that people go see?
Not bluffing.
And on a scale of 1 to 100, 100 being like fucking real life John Wick, like how scared would you be if those people were on you?
You wouldn't want that.
There you go. That I take that fucking shit seriously with these guys, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, like like I said, I'm never organizing any violence, but if fucking these psychotic motherfuckers don't like me calling them names and then they want to put somebody on me, it's mutually distributed. It's like, you know, it's just pure insurance policies because I think they're scary because they're fucking crazy. But I'm still
That's
gonna
what
make
it
fun of
is.
them.
It's that they're crazy.
It's that they're crazy. Exactly. Yeah. It's like they're clearly not like afraid of getting caught for stuff. Like that's not a thing. So it's like, I mean,
And
that
no
hey,
regard.
you might not get caught by the authorities, but they're coming for you.
Upset. Maybe that was just a one bad day, right?
I hate Charlie Kirk. I think he's actually a Satan spawn, but he's very, very strategically minded.
Hey, maybe it was just twice. Never a third time though, right?
Need conservatives to be afraid of getting killed when they go to events. Conservatives to be afraid of getting killed.
And that's why I'm saying you should be afraid of the same thing if you come and kill me.
Okay.
When they go to events.
Wait, so you mean to tell me the dude that's literally been basically pretty much threatening to assassinate Charlie Kirk has a kid that's part of his Unfuck America tour and is pretty much the spokesperson for it, is front row speaking to Charlie Kirk when he gets assassinated, practicing how he was going to be
It is pretty weird, dude.
That is really, really weird.
Yep. I mean, in fairness, just to be clear, I don't think that like Destiny like organized it or anything like that. I think that clip that I showed you guys of Destiny cutting off the person's Z that was on the phone, like when she was about to say something and he was like, I don't know, is like, it's a shady clip.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. He intentionally shut her up.
Yeah. He cut her off. But I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean anything. Like, again, even these fucking assholes, like I'm not going to directly accuse them. I'm just going to say like this shit's, you know, shady. And to be clear, like who I'm mostly directing that at is the fucking kid that asked the question, not Destiny. Like Destiny just, he's like, he knows these things are going to go viral. Like that's why he does it. You know, when you see him in other clips, like he had a take today, like this, like it just showed, like I had a reel that I was scrolling and it showed, and he was like, he like, if he's not doing the thing, he's like smart, engaging, and articulate. You know, he could like all of his crazy stuff. I think is a
Could be
fucking
like a
act
bit,
because
yeah.
he knows it's going to go viral. And he basically admitted it when he was, when he was on the stage. But again, I can't make heads or tails of it. Like,
Why does he always look like he's jawing? Like
He's
every
on
time he
drugs.
talks, like
I think.
Hmm.
I've always
That would
considered that
explain the crazy.
he might be getting paid. And if that's the case and it's all an act, dude, I apologize for even suspecting that, you guys did this. But Hunter Kozak, I definitely think that you know what I mean? Pretty coincidental.
Who's Hunter Kozak?
He's the one that asked the question.
Oh,
You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's like the thing. Oh, you know what I just realized? If you guys, I was just assuming that all of them had seen this thing that I did in the video today, but just in case you guys did not see this morning, this is
I
like,
love when we're on Jesse on Fire watching Jesse on Fire. It's my favorite.
that is silly, isn't it, Gabrielle? Maybe do I have those clips? Like, can I just pull them up? I don't know if I have them still.
No, let's watch you.
Oh,
let's
God,
watch
Gabrielle.
you. Watch you.
Don't tease me. That's super mean. Okay,
love
let's do it. Boom. Boom. Okay, so this part is like left-wing radicals and incompetence, or you have an absolute stone conspiracy. Check this out. Do you guys remember this incident right here? Now, remember immediately following Charlie Kirk getting murdered and the whole place diving down on the grass to be safe, and suddenly there was someone standing up cheering? It took me a while to find one of the videos of that incident where you could actually hear what they were saying, but I did, and I think it's rather interesting. That's right. If it was the leftist radicals, then that was them mocking us because this time they got the guy that they were trying to kill. So yeah, that. Oh, and by the way, so this, what's up with the title? I will show you. That is literally the exact headline of this story, which we started with. Look at Pam reveals terrifying plot to assassinate Charlie Kirk's friend.
When you hop on a live, can you rewind to
See?
the beginning?
I mean, I think so. I don't know. But I don't know if
feel
I don't know if everybody like knows that, because like I'm on for a long time. Like we've been on for 40 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. It's good to remind people.
Yeah.
If you are just hopping
Yeah,
on,
if you
want to
go
what the title is, just go back to the beginning.
Yes.
And go on the journey with us.
Yes. So do you guys dude, I saw someone else say this on X yesterday. So Jesse took the 7K of post money. Are you fucking kidding me? I would never ever take anybody's money to have because Israel is supposedly paying like influencers $7,000 per post that was like, I guess like pro-Israel or whatever. But yeah, no. I've covered this extensively. I would never take someone's money to have, like, if I ever was in a position where I had to give an opinion that was not my real opinion, I swear to God, I feel like my entire brand would break immediately. Like I couldn't do it. Dude, I don't need that motherfucking money. You know how rich this bitch is, you guys? 7K, please.
Stop.
Yeah. But yeah. No, I am not. It's the thing is, it's a common sense. Like it has nothing to do with like whether or not Israel's like doing a good thing with the government. Like they obviously have a gigantic blackmail organization. They're clearly behind the Epstein thing. They fucking killed tons of people in the Middle East. They fucking bombed Qatar when Hamas was going there to meet on independent, like over peace talks, and they bombed it. It's an American fucking ally. That one was insane. I could not believe that they did that. I'm like, you shot a fucking missile into Qatar, which is a U.S. ally, because Hamas, whatever. It's like they're not like good actors in many cases, but as it relates to this thing, like, I am never going to be a person that's going to be just like, I don't decide in advance. It's like, I know people want it to be them so bad, but it doesn't make any sense. It makes no fucking sense. And it's like, okay, Charlie said I'm going to leave the pro-Israel movement, the day before. But so they orchestrated this incredibly complicated assassination the next day and give the entire world, make everyone into a fucking detective because it's going to be on video from 1,000 different angles. And if they get caught, it destroys them completely because obviously if they got caught doing it, we're going to pull our funding from them. It's an existential thing. It makes no sense. It is fucking impossible. It cannot have been them unless they are so stupid that who would take that risk? Why not just kill him the next day? You know what I mean? Or kill him any other time. And kill him any other way,
And you were saying
easier way.
too, there's plenty of other people speaking out directly against them.
That's true too.
That are still with us.
I mean, listen, it's possible. I don't fucking know. I have no idea. It's just if you're looking at the two potential, I think there's.
It seems really complicated.
There's two options. It's left-wing radicals or it's Israel, and then unless Israel somehow incited. I mean, that's totally possible. Actually, that's possible. If you have someone
their own version of MK Ultra.
Exactly. If they wanted to put him down and they had people embedded in an Antifa movement, that's the only, then it's possible. But some Mossad, super quick, public execution, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense, dude.
We just can't know.
There's no way to know. Of course they could plan more than one day in advance, but why would they need to? What is the rush? What purpose would they have? What would the rush be to take a risk like that to get him out of there in one day?
I'm gonna go say bye to our kid really fast.
Okay. Listen, dude, as information comes out, believe me, I'm easy to have, people can change my mind all the time. I talk the way that I talk. And so it sounds like I'm super dug in on things, but I'm not. If there's new information that comes out that indicates that it's them, I'm not going to I'll be like, wow. I will pretend I'm shocked that my opinion was wrong for once, but in reality, I'm fucking wrong all the time. And then I change my mind, The reason I support you is integrity, insight, and honesty, along with humor. Blessings to you both from Belfast. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that because that is literally all I'm doing. And dude, listen, sometimes I know I'm fuck, they're not going to like this, dude. But I can't help it, dude. I have to say what I think, you know what I mean? I can't I just can't do it. I can't pretend that, I don't know. If I see it there, then I say it. And also I think the other thing too is that in this case, pushing that particular narrative against the tide, if it is less likely, is a huge mistake on our part collectively. And I'm talking about the conservative side. Obviously we just want it to be, we just want to know who it is. At the end of the day, if they did that, let's just play devil's advocate. If Israel fucking did it, we absolutely need to know that. And we need to cut off any funding to them ever again. No weapons, no support, no fucking nothing. If they went into our country and murdered Charlie Kirk, that's not just oh, okay, cool. They did it. Let's give them sanctions. That's fucking end game. That's the end game of our relationship with them, as far as I'm concerned. And JD Vance being the vice president, there's no future at all at that point if they actually did that. You know what I mean? And I don't think that that's don't you guys, does anybody disagree with that? If any country if any allied country of ours came to the United States on a college campus and then assassinated one of the young leaders of a political party, that's fucking end game for that country's relationship with us for sure. But also, so that being the case, they know that, so it makes it less likely they would do it, right? And you also have to think about why were they so upset with Charlie? Okay, they were upset with Charlie for two reasons. A, because he was platforming people that they did not want platformed. Tucker Carlson, Dave Smith. I'm not sure if he had directly platformed Candace or not. And they were complaining about that. That was a big thing for them. Don't put those guys on, don't whatever. And then also Charlie started to say things that other people had been thinking, but he had been pro-Israel throughout. And so he hadn't ever said Gaza or genocide in Gaza. You're never allowed to say that if you're one of these paid shill guys. You know what I mean? You're never going to fucking hear Officer Tatum say that, or someone who's taking the money. And, hey, 7,000 per post. Hey, genocide in Gaza. You know, like I am definitely not a paid shill, but nonetheless. And then he was talking about, most of all, the biggest thing that I think that he said that would have gotten under their skin is the thing when he started entertaining that they might have, you know, when October 7th happened, that they held back the military response. I've never been to Israel, so I can't really speak. I can't really speak to it, but that makes no fucking sense to me, dude. Like, it makes no sense to me at all. That, like, how would they not respond for 6 fucking hours, you know? But yeah, and then so they're mad about that, right? And they're mad about him platforming people. Okay, so then you know, he's losing donors, he's mad. Why would they kill him as opposed to killing like Tucker, who's like the one that they're really concerned about? Like, what, you know what I mean? I guess there's like a story where it's like he took their money, and so it's like once you're in, you can't get out. I personally just think the risk to them is too large to focus on them when there's so much fucking evidence that it's the left-wing radicals. And the whole thing is like, why are, like, if someone tells you, you know, like, I hate you and we want to kill you, and then they do it, it's like, there's no, like, why are we looking for another answer? Do you know what I mean? Like, to me, it seems like
Occam's razor.
Occam's razor is, I guess, usually, it's
usually true.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, I mean, Occam's razor just means the simplest answer is usually
tends to be the right one. Yeah.
I wonder how that, like, in government stories though, like, because, like, you know, COVID happening, it's like the simplest answer would be that, like, oh, it just happened naturally and then it spread throughout the world. It's like,
I don't think that was the simplest answer though.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if someone was on Occam's razor, because I would have been like, this is not natural at all. Like, there's, you know what I mean? I'm saying, like, with the government, when you start talking like PR and public stuff, and like a lot of times Occam's razor, I think it actually is Occam's razor, but people don't understand how the world actually works.
Right. They don't
Does that make
understand
sense?
how simple it is.
Exactly.
Right.
Like they don't understand how easy it is for these certain people to go
to pull the string.
We just need, we're going to go ahead and shut down all use of hydroxychloroquine and just pretend that story that doesn't exist, and now run some stories in the media, and boom. And then like, boom, just like that, hydroxychloroquine is just gone, you know, like a single phone call.
Yeah. But
Jesse, this is from the heart, bro. Thank you very much, dude. Crypto Danks. What's up, dude? You need a private space where real combos and uncensored content can live. I'll build it for you. Free Patreon site, Discord, everything. Hit me on dick. Dude, I like it. Here, why don't you email me, realjesseonfire@gmail.com, and then title it in all caps Discord, and I'll find it. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate you. Okay, wait, hang on. I missed a couple super chats, I think. Here we go. TC Money, thank you very much for the super chat. I agree with what you're saying. Plus, I wanted to say hi to Gabrielle.
Hi.
Thank you, dude. And no, I got your super chat now, Doug, and I'll go find the other one. King of Pain, D2, what's up, dude? Let me go back up. Oh, sorry about that. Jesse, please roast the amazing Lucas. He's on YouTube. He's an absolute race grifting piece of shit. Destiny hooked up with Nick Fuentes. I know. Well, I know about the Destiny thing, and I actually have never seen it. I heard, like, what, Destiny and Nick Fuentes?
Yeah.
Oh, he's bisexual. He had a sex tape leak.
Heard that.
Yeah. Of him fucking.
I don't need that image.
The only thing that I've heard about it is that it is gross. It is not just gross, but like it's
like nasty.
It's like not very impressive, his skill set, you know.
Ew,
but nonetheless,
too graphic.
I mean, like I said, I haven't seen it. And the amazing Lucas, that guy. So I used to watch him.
Who is he?
Like I'll show you. I used to watch some of his stuff like a long time ago, and I remember there, like, he just all of a sudden is like, it's like enough black people. He's like half black, you know, it's like enough black people like guilt tripped him because he had good opinions that all of a sudden he just decided I'm fucking Malcolm X now, you know, like that's how it felt. And I stopped watching him, dude. I was like, Jesus, guys, shut up. You know, let's see. Oh, of course. Now he looks like fucking Colin Kaepernick, dude. Of course.
He had the full makeover.
Yeah, he's all listen, man. When you've reached the end of the internet. G, what's up, dude? Thank you for the super chat. Okay, hang on. He says Jewish donors. Oh, no. It'll be funny. I just want to pick a good one. Like, because usually when he's talking about race, here we go.
A white Jew and a white Mexican discuss black people.
I don't know. Why should a person who's 1/4 black pretend that you are the authority on black people? Look at that.
America would chattel slavery, but when it comes to this whiteness, this idea of whiteness, this white supremacy, we see this globally. We see this in Asia, right? Where their constant obsession with whiteness, with purity.
Hang on. I'm sorry. Does he have a shirt on that says, "How did per capita help Charlie Kirk"?
Mm-hmm.
Shut the fuck up, guy. Selling fucking t-shirts on a guy who got murdered. That fucking pisses me off.
Mm-hmm.
What a scumbag. Fucking grifter. I watched you talk shit about the BLM guys for years, and then you broke under the pressure. Fucking pussy. I'll pull up his old stuff. That shit pisses
the
me
lineage
off.
of evil, as I call them. They try to associate criminality with black people. They try to associate...
Oh, they did? How could they have found such a complicated way to associate crime with black people? Was it that the crime in the black community was like,
Was it actual statistics that we were citing?
Yeah, of course, dude.
Maybe.
Low IQ with black people. They try to show...
Wait, could it have been the hip hop culture where they rap about crime and demonstrate with every single sentence their low IQ and they don't go to school? Like, I mean, we're not talking about like all black people. We're just talking about like that cultural thing. White people didn't put that shit out. You know what I mean? Yeah. Dumb.
To associate all the negative attributes and traits, all of their problems on black people. I find that absolutely entertaining because 80% of white people are killed by white people. But what do they focus on? They don't focus on the 80% that are being slaughtered, right? They don't focus.
I mean, that probably has more to do with the fact that like most white people are around other white people, and that's what it is, right? Like, I mean,
sure.
How is that relevant to what's he talking about?
Focus on little white kid who shot up the school.
Like,
they don't focus on little white kid who shot up the church. They don't focus on little white kid who took out Charlie Kirk. No. They don't focus on that. They want to focus on black people, okay? Well, you know what? I'm 500 times more likely to be killed by a black person than a white person.
Okay, actually, it is kind of stupid when people do that. I am good
proximity. Yeah.
I do think it is kind of dumb. Like when we play that stat game. I mean, it's like, yeah, maybe it's fucking true or not, but it's like, okay, like there's no reason to turn this into a fucking race war when this piece of shit that stabbed this little like girl on the train. It's like, you know what I mean?
No, that was
fucked. But it was like, that's a big crazy person that someone should
mentally
put
ill person
down.
who should have been, put down or behind bars still, not be released.
Thank you.
Like that was the problem.
How about you take the fucking people who are on your side, guy, who were like, oh, fucking restorative justice or whatever they're doing, and wouldn't keep him in prison because he's black. You think that this shit doesn't go both ways? You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's kind of dumb sometimes like that. And then on the flip side, though, now it's like, oh my God, it's definitely, never mind. Okay. The Israel lets the left off too easy. That is exactly what I believe as well, Chase. Thank you very much for the super chat. I mean, listen, like people are like understandably angry and upset with how Israel's been behaving the last couple of years because it's pretty fucking indefensible. You know what I mean? Like at a certain point, it's like how many, they're all October 7th, they're all, you fucking killed 60,000 kids or something or whatever it is. It's like, everybody's looking at these videos of dead children, man. Like everybody has a limit to the number of dead kids that they can see before they are going to start having extraordinarily irreversible negative opinions about the source of the dead kids. And it's like, then they start projecting on everything though, where it's like, okay, it doesn't mean they killed Charlie Kirk though. You know what I mean? Merle one? No. Real Jesse on fire at Gmail.
Oh, I was like, what's happening?
I don't have a .Merle one, but yeah, real Jesse on fire at Gmail. Thank you, sir. Brother, Project Constitution. What's up, dude? Check your DMs. I found the exact shooter and location, even identified him. Massive break in the case. Okay, let's fucking play that game. Thank you for the $100, dog. No, me and him kick it on X, dog. He got me a shitload of fucking followers on X, man.
Awesome.
He tagged
That was
me
a
in
super
one.
generous super chat, dude. Thank you.
Yeah, very generous. I went from like 9,000 to 17,000 in like 2 days.
Dang.
Yeah, he's kind of a big deal, dude.
I can't on X. I don't know.
Okay,
It's
let
too
me
ADD
pull
for me.
this up. And now let's rock and roll. All right. My man, again, thank you so much, dude. Okay. Charlie Kirk, real sniper exposed, stocky runner, cargo pants, freeze. Oh, is that? I just saw a clip of someone who had a gun on. Hang on. So, listen, you guys, you want me to show your post? $100 motherfucking dollars. I'm just kidding. But everybody go follow Project Constitution on X. Okay. Join, digging deep. Okay, let me see. Oh,
Can
man.
we
Wait,
show
how do I here? Actually, I'm going to go. So you don't have to super chat again. I'm going on a different window over to the DMs. DM me on X where what the timestamp is. I'm literally looking at our DM folder or whatever, like on the other window. So just
and make sure it's nothing that can't be shown.
Yeah. Well, oh yeah. And then like if they can't have any footage of Charlie getting shot. Anyway, I'll wait over here for you to like when I see you over there and put the timestamp in, I'll go back over there. Ryan D. Bright, what's up, dude? Caught it live, brother. That DQ pick of Tyler. How long have they been promoting that Superman movie? The DQ pick of Tyler.
It's like a riddle.
Damn, that is hard to decipher. Okay, there we go.
Elaborate.
Okay. This is fun, guys. Does anybody know what he means?
Someone break it down.
Shotgun Yoga. Thank you very much, dude. Jesse and Gabby, happy Friday. This is good and
Thank
evil.
you.
It is clear where the line is. There's no saving them if they don't see it by now. I mean, I agree with you. It's good and evil, but I don't know if they can't be saved. Like, because we have people that we're friends with who like literally were absolutely fucking bleach blindfolded.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know either. It just came
Sounds
out.
bad.
Yeah, but their brain like was to the point where like Gabby had to like block one of her friends, man. Like Gabby had to actually like block one of her friends because she went so fucking bananas during the BLM shit.
Ago, yeah.
And then
like my college roommate, like a good friend of mine. We lived together for 2 or 3 years.
Yep. And I mean, she was writing us like messages like this where it was like, okay, look, girl. Okay. The guy shot a fucking taser at the cop. Like, what are we talking about? What would you think is going to happen if you're going to grab it off, whatever? And she just, and then, and then
like last year she messaged me and
she did a full 180. And
I'm sorry, I was crazy.
Yeah. She's actually apologized a few times. She's like, I am so embarrassed. She's like, I'm so embarrassed. The last 10 minutes, geez, but I can't put. All right, here, let me share this real quick.
Put it on 2x speed.
Okay.
2x speed is my favorite.
I don't want to show the whole thing because honestly, I'm gonna make a video out of it if it's,
I'll watch it later.
If it is if it's that good. So like the last.
Oops. Edited, and the very first day that the BA sniper was actually seen was during the Phil Lyman interview, and I think that that's quite interesting. So I want to go ahead and give you a higher quality, like bigger version. So let's take a look.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll watch this. I will. I promise I'll watch this. Everybody go follow Project Constitution because that dude hooks up your boy with his 183,000 followers. Got me 839.
That's awesome.
I don't understand why I can't like grow. I post a fair amount on X, but I don't really like. I have no strategy at all. Like I just respond to shit. Dude, you gifted 20 memberships.
Awesome.
That is extremely generous, dude. Geronko, thank you. Anybody who just got a new membership,
say thank you.
Congratulations. Everybody always asks that, like, why don't you gift them? I actually can't. I asked them. I can't do it.
I could probably do it from my account.
It's fucking, well, you would just have to buy them for people. I'm saying like, but I should be able to give them away. It's like, it's my own paywall. Why should I not be able to give away memberships to like friends and family?
Because YouTube doesn't make money if you're giving it away. Like you would have to buy them from yourself.
Because they don't monetize that content, I guess. Like
Mhm.
a way for like people to like with really small audiences to juke it or something.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Virginia, thank you so much. Thanks for all the content you share with us. Jesse, Gabrielle must never be bored married to you. I don't.
Amen, sister.
I can't. I can't.
My mom
speak
said to
that,
me a couple
dude.
years ago, she's like, I finally get it. We've been married for like 17 years, by the way. Literally a couple years ago, she's like, I finally get it now. There's never a dull moment. You're never bored.
She
like,
finally gets
yeah.
it.
I'm like,
She's
well,
all-
it's a lot more than
yeah.
that, Mom. But
She's all up
okay.
until then. I was just wondering. She's like, he must be able to fuck like crazy because I couldn't see any other redeeming qualities about him at all. I'm just kidding.
My mom loves him.
Yeah, dude, there are a lot of fucking new members, man. Let's go. That
Look at all
is
those green names.
damn. That's crazy.
Awesome.
Hey, when you guys get a free one, like what does it do? Does it like alert you? You just got a free
Does
membership.
it
or whatever?
automatically just like attach to someone, or do they get?
But
you
I'm saying like,
claim
yeah.
them?
Do you guys get like, hey, you just got a new?
No, but
you know
like,
what I
do
mean?
people? Does it automatically just attach to random people, or do they claim them?
I think it's random. You are not, unfortunately, but that could change for the low price of $4.99 per month. I would
too.
I would give them. I would give tons away for free. That's
Oh,
fine.
it's
They don't let me.
random.
Yeah, it's random. They just
Crazy.
Wait, hang on. I can't sub to you right now due to family issues, but one day. Oh, I'm sorry. You meant subscribe to like the membership. My bad, dude. I thought you were talking about like regular
channel.
subscribe like to
You
like
can't hit subscribe.
yeah, that's what I thought you were saying. I thought because thought that was funny, like but
Well, prayers to you and your
yeah.
family.
Ryan, thank you very much, dude. Appreciate you. And yes. Ain't got no money to super chat, but keep up the good work. We appreciate your hard work, effort, and research and inform us about the truth. I do my best, man. I cannot promise that I will always be right. I just can promise I will say what I think. You know what I mean? Like I have
This is true.
I really do not have any I'm trying to think if there's an opinion where I would have been angry and having to accept that I had been wrong. I mean, I don't know. I go hard in the
Like
paint on
what?
some things, but like I definitely like if Israel fucking did it, I'll just be like, damn, I missed that completely. Gabrielle, I'll be like to her, especially, like because to her the whole time I've been like, this shit doesn't make sense, like I don't think. But the other thing too is like I watched the TPUSA guys. Why
is my microphone attacking me?
See, like this, when they were talking about when they validated that the texts that Candace shared were valid, like the only thing anyone showed was just them saying that the texts were real, and they didn't watch the rest of it. And it's like, and I watched this, and I'm like, dude, I believe these guys. Like, I believe these guys. Like
attacking him, he would not air any dirty laundry or frankly any disagreements he had with people. He did disagree with Candace on the Israel issue. He disagreed with Tucker on the Israel issue, but he also recognized Tucker had positions they agreed on. Tucker was a useful voice in the conservative movement on many things, and so he invited him to events, and they were popular.
Bottom line, that guy already, like this is all I do is read people's body language all day long. That guy, you're not going to convince me has any foreknowledge, is doing anything wrong. He is telling the truth as he understands it. And he's doing a very intentional thing of being completely open. Like this dude's not lying.
Events. And so he would react. Sometimes people would just say, yeah, don't invite him or we're going to, cut off some large donation. And that would make him angry. He would say this, yeah, as you say, this is moral blackmail. And he's this Scottish guy. He's combative. His reaction to that is, the classic screw me. No,
wait, hang on for
screw
1
you.
second here. Wait, so I'm sorry, I didn't even understand that there was a question. Okay, so are you avoiding the Dairy Queen promo question about the Superman promo?
What does that mean? Oh, DQ.
What?
DQ Tyler photo. They were all explaining
Oh,
it. I still don't know what that means.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know. I literally have absolutely no idea how that connects to Superman or I don't even know. The only thing I know about Dairy Queen and Tyler is
Superman
that there's a
promo?
picture of him at Tyler in music video with Erica is Tyler at turn. I'm very confused now. Okay, so
The wheels are falling off.
yeah, the only
And I saw someone in the comments say, "Do you only respond to super chats?" The reason why is because the chat moves very, very fast, and the super chats stick.
yeah,
So
that's
why.
exactly what it is. It's like this. If you
That's why he replies to those.
And the other thing too is that's why I always tell everybody, I'm like, the $2 ones don't stick. Like it's like they
Oh, really?
like yeah because watch like the $2. Well, if someone
Yeah.
does, like they just go up, they don't stick because like up top we can see the super chats because they stay, and
the member
ones, yeah. Okay, the Dairy Queen pic with Tyler has a Superman poster. Oh,
But what does that mean?
like maybe it's like it's a different date. Okay, let me see. I didn't know that.
Like it was a
Like it wouldn't have been the
poster
day that they said that it
from
was.
like a movie release on a different
Like the
time.
Superman movie poster would not have still been out. Like
Okay.
it's an old picture that they're pretending is from then. I assume
Interesting.
what they mean. Okay, let's see. So the Dairy Queen. Okay, there's the picture.
Someone send a link to an article that explains this, please.
I mean, I have one, but it's like this is one of these fact check things that they're all fact check.
Yeah.
You know.
Yahoo News.
Yeah. Okay, so I see. So it has the Superman thing in it, and that. See, when did I don't know exactly when Superman went out of the theater. I mean, we saw Superman a while ago, dude. What's up, dude? Look into Phil Lyman Connect. Pals call me True. What's up, True? Phil Lyman Connect. Let me see.
I feel like everyone's speaking in riddles.
I know they
today.
are, dude.
Who's Phil?
Oh, Phil Lyman. Okay, Candace Owens accuses Phil Lyman of lying. The governor. Yeah.
The governor of who? Where?
Of Utah. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Is, gubernatorial candidate Phil Lyman related him. So I haven't looked into that guy. I'll take a look though. But it's like, so like as an example, and let me go back to these TPUSA guys because I think this is important. It's like, so that guy Andrew, the one who the other guy in this who put out the statement about him having Superman bones or whatever that everybody was so skeptical of, which makes a lot of sense to be skeptical, obviously. But
weird release.
But like to assume that him putting that out is weird because he's in on a conspiracy versus this, like Charlie, everybody knows Charlie was the fucking man at Turning Point, which means everybody else was not the man. And all of a sudden he's gone and you have this massive organization. Like it's like, I was realizing, I was thinking about this, like, I'm like, why does Candace not recognize how levying like accusations at them is so like, and I'm like, I think I know her career. I don't think she's ever built her own company before. Like, I don't, like she's been, obviously like fucking way more successful than me, but I mean, like, I don't think that she's ever
Like
from the ground built an organization which grew, cause like I have, and I'm thinking about what it's like when you're at the top of the, you have to like make decisions having to do with PR, whatever. And then what it would be like if like at MLF, if I was gone, like who the fuck was going to, exactly. Would have just fallen apart. Like who's going to do that? I feel for
them. Yeah. And they're scrambling. I mean, they tried to like throw Erica in there.
And everybody was like, hey, why don't you go home and mourn? And they listened. They're all, okay, get Erica out of here. Yeah. This is not working. And now they're doing Andrew. And okay, so they're
trying.
Let's watch Andrew, and then you tell me what you think of his body language and face, because I completely believe him also.
He had this, and it's one of my favorite parts about Charlie is just how like defiant and independent he was. Yeah, he was never going to
be controlled by other people.
You could not buy him. He was not bought and paid for.
This guy fucking conspired to murder Charlie like I had sex with a fucking
not in
man.
A million years.
Never, dude. It's not. He did not do it, dude. If I'm wrong about that, I literally have misjudged myself for my entire adult life in terms of the ability to read people. Yeah. This guy did not do that. Now, Erica is a much different thing because she's so contrived, like in the way that she presents herself, that it makes her, she's not readable. That's why I never really went hard on like she didn't do this is because I can't really read her. I can just read that she's like, you know, I can tell she's doing a thing and I can't read it. These guys are easy reads for me. They did not fucking do this, you know? So like, and the other thing too is like, if you're Candace, it's like you think Israel's behind it. That doesn't mean that these guys conspired with them, even if they did do it. You know what I mean? So like, all you got is that he put out this weird message about, you know, what happened to Charlie and the bullet and all that stuff. And it's like, that doesn't indicate that he's conspiring with the murderers necessarily at all. He's just thrown into this thing and everybody's like, why isn't anyone saying anything? He's like, fuck, we need to put a statement out about this bullet. Like people are like thinking all of these different things online. Like, we don't have an exit wound. Like, I guess let's try to explain it. Like, you know, he talked to the doctor and he gave a very detailed explanation that was pretty fucking invasive about what had happened to Charlie's body traumatically. And then people, and listen, people were correctly skeptical about the ammunition that would, you know, 30-06 should have blown right through him. But going from that to that this guy is conspiring is a jump that does not exist necessarily. You know what I mean?
I mean, and who knows what information he did get. Like,
what do you mean?
I mean, maybe that was the information that he got from the doctor.
That's exactly. Yeah. Glorious, thank you for the super chat. Superman was out in June. Tyler's pick of DQ is 9/10. How long do they keep that movie promoted of the DQ, or is it an old pick? It's very possible it's an old pick, but that's another one like that's just, you have no idea. You know, there's no way to know. But you're right. I mean, it makes it very possible it's old. I don't even like that. From what I remember, that picture became part of the record on Candace's show. Like, I'm pretty sure Candace is the one that dropped that originally. And she was like, I've got a picture of Tyler Robinson from whatever. I always call him Tyler Rogers. I explained it on one video. I don't know if everybody saw that, but it's because Tyler Rogers is like a person in my life that's
an actual human that you know.
I told you that story, right, babe?
Yeah. And thank you, Eric, for that.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh, more super chats. Lots of super chats. Okay, hang on. Okay, so sad to see people who need to be unified for Charlie's legacy have wedges driven between them by content creators who are willing to use their platform to veer the narrative off course for views. I don't think that she's doing that. I really don't. I think that she is genuinely suspicious. And I think that she's a fucking Terminator, dude.
Yeah.
Like I'm not questioning her motives at all.
Like, she's not going to stop until she gets to the bottom of whatever it is she's like tugging on. She's found something and she's going to go until it's dead.
Yes. And I just think that like sometimes people who are that way are not, you know, they get so focused this way that they don't think it's like I know like your operation is you, your husband, and a handful of people. You have massive influence. Like she's looking at the views. I don't think she necessarily recognizes what her impact actually is. And she gets a little suspicious because the thing's weird and she just does not think through that. Like, you're not going to ever be able to wash this off. Like, they're never going to be able to wash this off. If you put suspicion on them, like these guys, these are like, there's nothing Charlie would want less than for TPUSA to break down because of this. And that in and of itself is the reason nobody should be throwing any kind of suspicion at them unless you have something hard. And I'm telling you, having nothing to do with what Charlie would want, my read on these guys is that they are 100% telling the truth. And I would like 100%. There's nothing about their energy that is questionable. I feel the exact opposite about those leftists, and like Hunter Kozak when he's talking about exact opposite.
Those weird ass interviews.
Yeah. Where he's like, it's just like a hard thing. And
it was.
He says,
you showed that thing that I sent you, right? Where they say the weirdest terminology over and over again. Like, I saw the bullet.
Oh yeah. That was weird.
No, but that to me is like the weirdest thing.
It sounded like a talking point or whatever. I saw the bullet hit his neck. That was super weird. But like the thing.
But both of them said the exact same sentence.
Yeah. I put that in one of my videos. But one of the things that like Hunter Kozak said that was such a dead giveaway to me was he was like, I think, he's telling his story 16 minutes.
Kozak?
He's the one who asked the final question.
Oh.
And he said that I think that I knew instantly what this was, that this was like an assassination and not a mass shooting. How the fuck would you know that? You know what I mean? How the fuck would you know that? And that's the kind of thing where what a person says about their experience in a situation where someone was killed right in front of them, like, listen real close, because there should not be anything that sounds like weird in terms of their energy, because it's so the whole thing, like the algorithm for me works like this. I can look at a person's face and I can recognize a bunch of traits that I've seen in other people, and I can like map how they behaved in these situations. So it's all about like, how would this person behave in this situation? And I could just see it. It's so predictable how people will behave in a situation where there is gunfire going over their head and a person's like, and you saw a person get murdered 10 yards in front of you, that if something doesn't fucking fit, then it's a huge red flag. And a person would not think to themselves, I knew this was a fucking assassination. There's no way. That's not a thing. You are in, that is your most basic human instinct, is survival, and your life is in danger.
You're hitting the deck and you're running.
Your fucking brain would never, ever be like, I think this is a political assassination very quickly, unless you knew. Like, no one's brain would do that. People think that like your, the voice that you hear in your head is not a reflection of your like emotional pathways in your brain, but it's like any drug addict who has any experience with like drugs, like, can tell you, it's like, no. Your brain gets wired. The voice in your head starts talking to you, convincing you can do things. You know, it's the exact same thing. It's like, you got a fucking shot over your head. You are shitting yourself, and you're going to think to yourself, it's the worst case scenario, because that is how you're going to be like, protect yourself against dying. No one who, I mean, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Project Constitution, thank you for the super chat, good sir. Andrew is not involved. Security team and Tyler Boyer are involved. Tyler
Who's
Boyer.
Tyler Boyer?
Let's see.
Back to the interweb.
From TPUSA. Okay, this dude.
Watch him talk first.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us on Newsmaker. Sunday, thousands will honor Charlie Kirk on college campus.
This is Tyler Boyer.
I want to clear something up, because we have not gotten a clear answer. Were the kids there?
No, they were not.
Were they in Utah?
No, they were not.
Okay.
So yeah, there's been a lot of rumor mill stuff online with all of that. They were not. We're praying so hard for his children.
Of course.
Okay, he's a person I'm not going to be able to read, because this is how he is all the time, and it's super contrived. It'll be, well, I might be able to pick up if he's like nervous or whatever, but
go like a little bit more into the interview.
Those first few months, those first few years, when we first started, it was hard. It was really hard. I would stand out on campus and get shouted down, but Charlie and I would be standing there on the upcoming tour to talk about these things. But the positivity is just so overwhelming.
I believe him.
You can't really have any of that sunshine without seeing some darkness. It certainly, we see some.
Yeah, no, I believe him. He said there's two. I take that back. Like he's contrived. I keep forgetting the situation that we're in. It's like, if you conspired on this, the gravity of getting caught is so enormous that that's what I would be able to see on a person who was involved in this. These are not experienced like state actors. These are just like business guys. This is like, they've never done anything like this. The specter of being caught would weigh on him. I'd be able to see it.
Yeah. I mean, he's kind of an off dude.
He is weird though.
Yeah.
Like, to me, at least. I mean, listen, I could be wrong, but like my read on him is that I would be able to see he's too relaxed, dude. He's too relaxed, I think. And again, every time that I look at the other guys, it's the exact opposite instinct. Eric Westergren, thank you for the super chat. Worst super chatter ever. My bad. Keep up the good work. This is a good man. This is a good man chat. Jesse is the man. If you reach out, he will help. My channel is coming soon. Thanks to him. My pleasure, good sir. I try to do what I can for everybody. I don't ever ask for anything. I just like to help. But I will be straight that like my email is very, very, very different than it was a year ago. Like now it's like I used to answer everyone. Now it's just like
insanity.
It's fucking crazy. I can't keep track, you know. Holly Baum, thank you for another 10 gifted memberships.
Who got
and you just became a member as well. Welcome.
Awesome.
Project, what's up, dude? I can't speak for everyone, but I know Candace, myself, George Webb, and Ian Carroll all are out for only the truth. I agree. I totally agree with that. Most of the people attacking us are bots and are people brainwashed by the shills from the foreign government that shall not be named. Yeah, no. I'm not. I mean, if anybody has heard me question Candace's sincerity, then you misheard me, because I have never done that. I've never done that. And I've gone way out of my way not to do that, because I don't think that she's insincere at all.
Yeah.
I think she's dangerous because she's such a savage, and she's
doing what she thinks is right.
Yeah. She's what she thinks is right. And I think in the case of TPUSA, they're in trouble anyway, though. Let's be honest. It's one of those things that
no one's Charlie.
Yeah. And everybody said that right out of the gate. I didn't really watch TPUSA that much. I would watch his clips, but I wouldn't it's not like a channel that I tuned to a lot. I used to watch a lot of Daily Wire before they got rid of Candace. I was like, I literally canceled my shit as soon as they did that. As soon as they fired Candace, I was like, I'm out. I'll catch Jordan Peterson and them on the thing, and Ben Shapiro. I'll watch it.
Is he sick?
Yes, he is. He's really sick. He's really sick.
Yeah.
He has really sick.
Chronic inflammatory something syndrome.
And they can't give him medication because he has some kind of condition where he has these they can't predict
how he's going to respond.
And I watched Michaela talking about it in a clip, and she's like, it's bad, dude. It's really bad.
It's scary.
You want to know something kind of weird? Always had this. I had this instinct a few years ago when he was going through the other thing. I think someone's poisoning him, someone a bad.
It's so weird, what he has though. It's
it's so weird. They said it was chronic mold. This is chronic exposure to mold, is what they're saying now.
It could have been. Yeah, it's an autoimmune response. His body is in a chronic inflammatory state.
Well, all of you guys, by the way, should go in the description and follow Play with Matches, where me and Gabrielle do this all the time. We got tons of video. If you didn't know that we had a channel, you're going to be very happy now. If you're a fan of our content or my content, you're going to be like, oh my God, I have a million videos to watch. Because those are more evergreen. There's no video that we've ever done that you couldn't click on now and be entertained by it. But yeah, dude, I don't know. I don't know how everybody else felt, but when he was going through, do you remember when he was going through the thing before when he couldn't get better? The story was that he had a dependence on benzos.
I remember that.
And he had
Jordan Peterson is who we're talking about.
Yeah, Jordan Peterson. He had an impossible way of getting off of them. And it was just would not stop. And he was just in paralyzing pain all the time. They took him all the way to Russia to do some kind of crazy radical treatment. And whenever you would see him talk, he was just I just can't seem to, and the way that he would describe it, it's the kind of chronic issue that people eat a bullet over, where it's fuck, man. And then he got through it and he seemed better, but I just had this feeling. I don't know why. I can't explain it. I just had this instinct where I'm I think someone fucking got him, dude. I think someone poisoned him. And I don't mean a family member. I think
if
a state actor
mold,
or something.
I mean, mold is, my feelings on mold. I'm psychotic about it.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah.
But it's a very, very weird diagnosis. There's so many. Yeah, I saw someone just said lupus in the chat. It's CIFS or something, chronic inflammatory something syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
And it's wild.
Yeah, hell of a time getting off benzos and Zoloft. Oh yeah, I've heard I don't know. I've never dealt with those. I don't benzos are not for me, and neither is antidepressant. I've taken one antidepressant ever, and not for me. But yeah, Gabrielle likes benzos, and then she has a fucking crazy ass rebound that's just completely not worth it for them.
Horrible anxiety.
Yeah.
Shocker.
I know. Remember, it was
I can't take those.
I remember, dude. I remember I'm Gabrielle, there's got to be something going on to where you're having a panic attack on Tuesday and Wednesday every week. It's there has to be something going on. It's I think it's got to be those, dude.
Yeah.
I
think I'm gonna go order food.
Do it
for the kids.
Yeah.
Come back.
Rock and roll. Do it up. I am not familiar with any of those. I am very familiar with the process of withdrawing on opioids, although not for many, 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 many years. But once you felt it, you never fucking forget. It is horrific. absolutely horrific. Has anybody in the chat ever had to kick cold turkey off of opioids and benzos? I'm actually really curious if they're like comparable or not, or like what it's like. Because I hear people saying that that things are worse, you know, than opioids. They're like, yeah, oh my God, they're like, it's even like kicking off this is even worse. I'm like, how the fuck is that even possible? How on earth is that possible? You have kicked off both? Okay, anybody who's kicked off both, can you guys tell me? Can you tell me which is worse and why? Benzos are worse? Damn. Because why? You just have fucking panic attack depression? Is that what it is? I know that. I know benzos, and I know like benzos and alcohol can kill you in a detox, but benzos are worse, huh? Dude, all of you guys are saying that. That's crazy. That is fucking crazy. I can't even imagine something being worse, dude. Melissa McCoy, what's up, girl? Please do share. Some of us just hopped on. That's wild, man. That's awful, dude. 9 years sober, you're on Xanax, Xanny bars, and Oxy. Coming off Xanax is way worse. Fucking A, man. I am going to go ahead and believe you guys. That's wild. You poor fools got suckered into addicting to a harder drug from opiates like heroin. Which are you talking about? Are you talking about Suboxone? I had to come off. Suboxone's fuck, man. Suboxone is just like, honestly, the way that stuff makes you feel, it made me feel, was identical to how I've heard people describe what it's like to be on antidepressants. They're like, I just can't feel anything. It's like, that's exactly what it was like. Like, I just couldn't feel anything. And I had to hit fucking stone rock bottom in my life to where I was like, something needs to change. Like, and then I weaned off of Suboxone over almost a year. It took forever. Yeah, that sounds about right. Someone said Suboxone is worse than dope. Oh, for sure, dude. Because they literally lab create it to hook you in a way that's irreversible. Like that is perfect fucking pharmaceutical company. Like you could capture it right there. They're like, so we're going to make a drug. Okay. So we made OxyContin, and we basically changed the, prescription guidelines to where if anybody says that they have a hangnail, you give them as much Oxy as you want. And then once people start dying and half the country's addicted to it, well, don't worry, guys. We've got a solution. We made this wonder drug called Suboxone, and actually you can start taking that. And not only does it keep people, addicts from getting high, but it actually blocks their ability to get high when they take it. And they're like, wow, and honestly, if it's between being like hopelessly addicted to like heroin or fucking, Oxy, and they're, people are like at a place where they could legitimately die. Yeah, it's a better option. But for anybody else that's not at that point, it's like, you should probably read the fucking fine print, which is that the half-life of, this is like 6 hours. Half-life of that is maybe like 12 hours. And the half-life of Suboxone is like fucking 10 years. So like, if you ever want to quit, it is literally almost impossible. Like literally almost impossible. The only people I know that have kicked kind of like from a mid, like where it didn't take a year plus to taper off, are people who got locked up and they had no choice. And they were like they were in fucking withdrawal for multiple months, which is absolutely insane. I literally cannot even imagine what that is like. Suboxone felt like nothing compared to methadone. I have no experience with methadone, but honestly, I have no experience with Suboxone except for like, because I just did it slow. But yeah, the worst one I ever went through was fentanyl, and that was it. That was the end for me. Like because I got fake oxys. I bought Oxy 30s. and I got, you know, a big batch of Oxy 30s. And when I started like messing with them, you know, this is so long ago. This is way long ago, way before it was just standard. Everybody knew all the fucking pills were fake. And I remember when I was like, you know, I'd like break one in half, like I would, you know, get a 30, break it in half, whatever. And then like one of them was super hard. And then another one like crumbled. And I was like, what the fuck? And so I Googled fake Oxy 30 pills, you know, and it was like fake Oxy fentanyl, whatever. And the accompanying picture were the exact ones that I had. I was like, oh my God. So, you know, but like, I'm going to not, you know what I mean? Like once I've taken one, it's like, you know, and then so once I actually took one, I was like, oh, I like these. And so what did I do? Instead of not buying them anymore, I got the dude who had sold them to me to give them to me for less, like they were cheaper. What's up, babe? We are changing the subject now, guys. Georgia, get your little booty in that chair. Let's get serious. Quit sniveling. Oxy is like, hey, dude, people don't get hooked because it's not fun. You know what I mean? All right. Georgia that's right. That is right. Okay, Georgia, you just want to sit on here. Okay. Like what do you have? Tell the people something. Tell them something.
Something. Oh, by the way, I have a blanket and stuffy day on Tuesday when we go back to school.
You have a what? A what?
A blanket and stuffy day. No.
Oh, PJ and stuffy day. What does that mean?
Blanket. You can get to bring a blanket in the peach.
Hey, he said, how's SpongeBob?
What's Sponge?
Yeah, ask that.
Yeah.
What's SpongeBob? We don't know.
I already know what SpongeBob is.
I know, dude. Hey, ask her about Demon Hunters, dude. The
it's really good.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
My mom told me I couldn't be K-pop Demon Hunters for Halloween because everyone's gonna be it. I'm like,
wait, what?
Mom,
everyone's gonna be K-pop girls?
Oh, what do you think?
So why don't we let them do it? Why don't we let her and Georgia do it, or Genevieve do it? Then have them be the best K-pop girls.
Yes, I'm Rumi. Jen can be Zoe. Actually,
yeah, she does. Hey,
you don't have to be skeletons anymore.
You take a look at a picture of Gabrielle when she was her age. They're identical twins. She's a clone, dude. She's a clone. Look at you guys. You're all so generous. Will, you're the man, dude. Thank you for everybody. Whoever got one, congratulations. Congratulations. Georgia, he wants to know who the last kid you tapped out was. Like, who's the last kid you submitted? Better question. What's the last submission that you got? What was it?
A cross collar choke.
She learned that cross collar from the top. Dude, speaking of which, everybody always was telling me, they're all, Jesse, you never, ever, ever post footage of you doing jujitsu. And I was like, all right. And like, so here, dude.
That's me.
That's crazy. Yeah, here, check this. Oh wait, here, check this out, you guys. Look at Gabrielle when she's her age versus Georgia. How fucking crazy is that, dude? All right, now I will show you guys what a flawless shunji sweep looks like.
That's not
AKA.
That's not shunji sweep though.
That absolutely is shunji sweep.
That's not shunji though.
No, this is solo. I'm saying in the next one. This is how you flower sweep someone.
I know.
And that is literally.
Who took that video?
That's how we do, dude.
Was it Tossie that took?
Look at Lovato and his wife. What's up?
Was that Tossie that took that video?
Tossie? Yeah. I can't remember. I don't know, but they got it was good, dude. What else is going on? Whoa, Gabrielle. That's got to be one of your friends. Gabrielle, what's that doing on my feed? Jeez. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Georgia, listen.
Huh.
I get like, so Georgia's, when I do ads and I put Georgia in them, they convert so well.
Wait, have you gave me my $50?
I told her I'd give her $50 every time she does one of the ads. So
I
like,
did 2 already, but you only gave me
$150. Yeah, I owe you $50. Yeah. I owe you $50. The most beautiful family on television. Thank you, lady. I'm all dude, lady. Sorry. Never calling these things that I could help with. Thank you so much. We have been talking about doing a family channel forever and just have not done it for reasons.
You were gonna make a family one, the one that you and mom have.
What?
You said it was gonna be a family one.
A family channel?
And then you made it with you and dad, mom.
Oh, I have, dude. I'm telling you, I am tapped out on bandwidth though. Like I don't have. I cannot add a single other thing. Like we can we want to hire somebody who comes out and produces it and all that stuff.
Wait, you should name one called Georgia.
Now we're on to something.
Georgia. Okay.
Georgia.
Just think in your head, and then when you have one, let us know.
Got it. I'm just looking
I
at
mean,
words in here.
It's fair, but like we live a pretty simple life, man. We're here, and if we're here, I'm within a few feet of like lots of accessible firepower, and then then the only other place we go is filled with nothing but absolute pure unadulterated killers who are our like family and training partners. Like we're easy, man. We chill. But yeah,
I got one.
What?
It's gonna be called YouTube channel about Georgia.
Georgia. Okay, listen. If you want a joke, you better make sure that that's gonna hit. Okay, you're representing me. You can't come with sorry ass jokes like that. Okay, jeez, that is not up to par for the family, dude. Gabrielle, did you order us food? Is there food coming?
Yeah.
Yes, I ordered sushi.
Chicken Snake, what's up? Even though I don't agree with you politically, I do enjoy your lives. You're very beautiful. Thank you very much. That's why we did the other I think I awful joke.
An amazing
Oh man, that is so funny, dude. Georgia, what do you want to say? What do you want to say to him?
It was an amazing joke.
Not bad.
No, it wasn't a joke.
It wasn't a joke.
It wasn't.
You had free reign. What I was going for is you could have said swear words right there for the first time ever. I would have allowed it, if you wanted to let him know. But do you want to know why she doesn't have her feelings all hurt right now, guys? Is because part of our parenting style is we break our kids' balls constantly so that when they go to school, hey, how do kids choose what kid they're going to bully? You know what I mean? Like, how do kids kids are cruel little psychos, okay? They look for weak antelope. Our children are not weak antelope because I've been breaking their balls their whole life. So they are completely used to being teased. And so that they don't get all butthurt and they just hang out and then they don't get bullied. And they're confident little gangsters. What?
You made fun of me when I was 2.
I've been making fun of you forever. You make fun of everybody, Georgia.
No, I don't.
She's a nice girl.
I told you.
Dude, Destiny did have a good joke on the dog thing, dude. That was funny. In a different life, me and Destiny are friends for sure. Cameron Weaver, dude, all these different scenarios of Charlie's murder are overwhelming. I agree. That's why you should just stick with the one that actually happened, which is radical leftists did it, and that is almost certainly probably correct. Although I will say this, I have a video coming that I'm going to do next, like probably beginning of next week, where I think that there is a possibility that like Tyler Robinson can be a patsy at the same time as it is radical leftist, maybe. And it would have to do with his own people, like his boyfriend setting him up. And anyway, we'll talk about it. Let's see. The CIA did it. No, we have 3. I got 2 more of these. She's the youngest.
I am.
You are.
I thought Gypsy was.
You're the father of 5 females. Well, that tells me everything I need to know about you. You've
actually,
you've
he
either
has
you've
a-
either put a
he
dude in
has
the
a
ground
boy
or
cat.
No,
what?
That guy.
I was talking about
saying
this
that-
guy.
The guy was saying that he has 5 daughters.
He has 5 daughters. I was saying that tells me everything I know about him. That means that he's probably a dangerous person because that's who gets nothing but daughters. I just found out Rob O'Neill is having a son now, finally, after going, I think he had 4 daughters, and then now he's having a son. So
On purpose?
yeah, Jeff told me.
No, but I mean, like, did he do it on purpose? Like, choose the gender.
Oh, I don't know. That's true. He's rich, so maybe that's true. That's a good point. That would explain it. Although, Jeff. Oh, I didn't tell you. Jeff's
Like
having
IVF.
Jeff's having another kid. They're going to be the exact like difference between Georgia and Jen.
Oh, dang.
And he had a son. He's a Navy SEAL that has a son. That is so fucking rare, dude.
It's a boy?
The one he has already is a boy.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Yeah, hooked on her.
Look at all these big families.
4 girls, 4 boys.
Awesome.
Same dad?
Jesse cut me off after 3.
Yeah.
Have another one.
I mean,
See, listening to these people, they can handle like 8.
they can handle what? Oh, the people who are in here. Yeah, that's true. Georgia, who's the toughest? Like of my daughters, who's the toughest? You're the toughest? I don't know. I don't know about all that, dude. I don't know about all that. When's the food gonna get here, babe?
Soon-ish.
Well, you got to ask a question, dude. Hey, when we've been on for an hour and 40 minutes, dude, if you want something specific, you got to ask about it, dog. Yeah, we should probably check out anyway,
Yeah,
honestly.
let's go play a game with them.
All right, dudes.
See ya.
Thank you guys. Peace out.